Hello once again everyone, I'm still the Petbazooka and this is still Starbound, and something kind of bad happened and made a bit of a mistake, and it's been about an hour since I recorded the last episode you saw, or that will have been uploaded to the channel, and a couple minutes after that, and I actually recorded episode 3, or, well, yeah, I'm not going to get into the reasons, but basically, episode 3 does not exist at all anymore. No audio, no nothing. So, that's gone. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm going to show off star maps and this galaxy and all that like I promised. Then I'll cover what I did in that lost episode, and then we'll actually play. And I'll probably make this episode a little bit longer to make up for the fact that there's about 22 minutes of gameplay that just flat out no longer exists as any sort of recording. So, front of the ship. First off, this little thing, fuel. You put coal right in here, or other fuel sources later, but just coal for the most part here. Hit fuel, it fills up. And each unit of coal is worth 2 units of fuel. And then this is the thing that lets you fly. So this right here is our current planetary system. Our planet floats on its own, no moons, or it's not a moon of anything, none of that. If you right click, you'll zoom out a layer. Here's the solar system we're a part of. So here's the sun, the star of Alpha, Eps, and O7. That's a very interesting position given where the orbital path is, but this is the first planet in, so let's see here. Desert, threat level 1. Everything, by the way, here will be threat level 1 because we're in the first sector, and I'll get to what a sector is in a moment, but the coordinates here, by the way, these are the coordinates I was mentioning before. They're the coordinates for our planet, and we're going to set this as home. But they are the coordinates for this planet here, so if you want to explore this planet, and either to repeat my steps or to find stuff or whatever, then here's where you go. I'm not going to read those off. You can always hit find random to find a random planet. Go if you have fuel, make you go places. Set home. If you have a planet clicked, you can set it, then go home as a quick button here, and there's also an option with the teleporter that I'll show you in a minute, but yeah, this planet, level 1, and I think it would take 20 units of fuel to fly here, because it's within the same solar system. Then, here we go. This planetary system, as you can see, has a gas giant, which we can't land on, and then several smaller planets with different biomes. And if I were here, for example, and wanted to fly here to any of these other 3 planets, it would take 1 unit of fuel. So it's really cheap to fly around your planetary system, and a little more expensive to fly around your solar system. And here, asteroids, those are interesting, to say the least. Not only do they cause damaging meteors to land on nearby planets in the same planetary system, i.e. these 2 places, but you can actually land on these, and if you don't have the right gear, you'll probably die pretty quickly. If you do have the right gear, then these are really resource rich, although they're dangerous, and flying monsters still spawn here. And finally, farthest out, just some more planets and moons. And if you right click again, here you have the entire sector map. And later in the game, we're an alpha sector. Later in the game there will be other sectors up here, represented with buttons you can click up here, and from here you can just click any system, zoom in, same planets, you know, all of this again, except it's 200 fuel to fly from here to anywhere else, whether it's this one super close or this one that's not as close. And then of course there's a lot of these. I mean, if we scroll over this way, yeah, basically the game has a lot of planets. But anyways, let's see what, and the teleporter thing. No matter where you are, you can teleport to your home planet from your ship. So that's useful, and another reason to set a good planet as your home planet. We're just using this one for now. Okay, so what I did last time, in the episode that got destroyed, made the anvil, that costs 8 iron, placed the big chest that we'd found on top of this crate, Then cleaned out the inventory, stored a bunch of stuff. So all the like terrain types that we got are here, whereas all of actually probably gonna want these ones on hand for what I'm about to do, but all of the other miscellaneous stuff is up in here. Made the anvil. I think I already said this, but made the anvil. That took 8 iron. You do that here. It's here. Then once we had that, showed off that there's these different weapons you can craft. None of them are as good as this. Then I made the iron hunting bow, which is an upgrade of the hunting bow, and takes pixels. Like I said, they're important. Also, I made the copper pickaxe. Again, upgraded the stone pickaxe. Takes pixels. And then I made a copper chest piece, which we are wearing. And then I put our old shirt here in this slot, and what you have here, and in this spot here, is what it will appear that your character is wearing versus what they're actually wearing here. So this slot is stats, and then if you have something here, it'll get displayed instead of the image for what's here. And other than that, I was smelting stuff. So let's continue that. It's a good idea. And yeah, always remember, it's 2 ore to smelt bars, with one exception that I know of, and maybe more later in the game, but we'll get to that when we come to it. Oh, and platinum. I remember, yeah, I discovered that last game when I got back. Apparently something we picked up that I thought was silver was really platinum, and I didn't notice it down here because I wasn't paying enough attention at the time. Oh, and cooked up our meat, so we have that. But yeah, that's what happened. Oh, and I did explaining what I did last time, and I didn't even hit the most basic part. I did a lot more of exploring in that cave system. You know, the part where someone, oh, I don't want to explore there. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I wouldn't explore there, naturally. Actually, we'll place these. More storage is useful. It's not like I actually need to store anything, but I mean, nothing's going to happen if I don't have it stored, but you know, we'll store anyways, and I'll probably sort all of this out off camera. Like, there's most things I'm going to try and do on camera, but sorting out where stuff is stored, that I'll do off camera. Is there? Yeah, there's flyers there. Those guys look kind of cool. I don't think I've seen anything quite like them. Okay. Right. Interesting and engaging things to do. I could always make more fish puns, but I don't know, I'm sure we can all agree that puns are pretty carpy sort of humor, so don't know that I want to do that. You know what? I mentioned doing this before, we've got more trees growing, so let's build ourselves a proper house. For this, just going to want to turn all of these into planks. And then bring the planks here. And, let's see. How do I want to... Did I put anything as shit? No? Well, we're going to mine that up. Same with this lantern. We're going to mine that up. Yeah, everything everywhere is basically mined with your pickaxe. It doesn't matter what it is. Once it's been placed, you use a pickaxe to get it back. Flatten this out over here. I know I mentioned this before, but right-click to mine out the background. I will leave the water for now. But, oh shoot, did I? Hold on one sec. Yep, sorry about that. I thought for a second I might have messed up the early audio again, but nope, things are as they should be. I need to definitely work on some of the basic skills that are useful for doing this, making Let's Plays and all that. So line out these. I don't want to quite have all of our storage explode on us just yet, so we'll keep that for a moment. And we'll build... That looks tall enough. Oh, didn't want to build like that. But yeah, I am going to show building in the videos. I know some people who do games like this, or even just Starbound itself, don't, but I know that people like to see building. If you don't, then if there's somewhere else in the video where I do something else, I'll put an annotation that links to that, and if there isn't, then just go to the next video. If the next video is up when you're watching this. If it's not, have patience. Let's see. Gonna want a door here. Doors are 5 tall. You need a 4 tall space to get through, but doors themselves are 5 tall. And we're gonna do the same over here. See, that's why I was hesitant to make the storage explode. Yeah, that happened, but it's out of the way now. Got that mined. As much as I'd like to keep the water, and as much as it fits the fact that our character is a fish person, I don't think I can place background walls over what's there. Looks neat and untidy, so we're going to drain it. If you're high enough up, you can drain water by mining out the back wall, or any liquid. But that stops working once you get a little farther down, so whether or not it's useful to you is dubious at best. Going to mine out this to put in place a nicer floor. I'm sure some of you will immediately tell me that I'm wasting some of this these planks, and others will tell me that my choice of materials for design just sucks in general. And I don't know that any of you would be wrong about those various things, but, you know, it's what I'm going to do regardless. And, yeah, well, it's my channel and you're watching, so in that regard, you're kind of at the mercy of whatever I think is the best strategy, and I think this is the best strategy, so that's what we're going to do. It's getting dark out, but that I'm not concerned. Once we've got the floor down properly, it won't even be something that matters really. Like, stuff could still come in through the sides, but not likely, not worried about it. And we'll do the back wall. And again, you can right click for that to do backgrounds. Yeah, right click for backgrounds, both mining and placing. And then, and from what I've seen, it seems that background walls have to be attached to other background walls. Like, they can't just be attached to floating block placements, which I guess I get, but it seems like it has a lot of disadvantages. Okay. Then, because it's far too dark in here, we'll throw down some torches. And one here. Okay. Now, let's put down some of this stuff. The campfire here. That there. I still want the anvil on top of that. I think it looks best that way. And, we'll put our tent indoors. We're cool like that. We're the sort... We'll, imagine that Gilly is the sort of person who would sleep in a tent while staying indoors. Oh, I don't have enough to craft a second one. That. If you were one of the people who were like, bro, you're wasting planks, maybe you were right. Well, in face of given the evidence before me, I might be willing to accept that possibility as correct. Actually, let's mine that up, and we'll put the crate there, and yes, this chest on top. Then, as before, we'll store that there. We'll keep the wood separate, actually, all things considered. Or the planks, rather. Pretty oil lantern. Well, we're not using it for now. We'll use it later, but we'll keep it in this chest. We'll keep this, these in here, coal in here, and these in here, these in here. And, you know, all the spare ores, actually. Then, this chest, we'll put the seeds. Later, we'll put more stuff there. Actually, seeds and the metal bars. And then, everything else can just go in here and sit and think about what it's done. Okay, so we're out of torches, we are out of wood, and yeah, our situation's not great right now. Not gonna lie. Things could be much better. So, we'll start off by making more bandages, because especially early on you go through them quite fast. And, you know, not dying is always good. I wish these would hurry up and grow, that'd be nice. Well, we need to do something. Well, let's fight this for starters, because... Are you the ones who vomit blood? That happened in the last video. Fought one of these and used like an air blood vomit attack or something, so... Lovely enemies that generate sometimes. Okay, we need... I'm gonna run back over to the cave and show you. Guess I can show you what else I explored while I wait for those trees to grow. And B, guess I might even maybe find some more copper that I failed to notice before. It's unlikely, but you never know. I see you there. I hear you. I know you're hostile. Bandages. Quite literally a lifesaver. And apparently quite tasty. I mean, really, why else would we be eating them instead of putting them on the wounds? If you answered to get the most out of its nutritional content without, you know, having them be gross and used, then thank you for referencing previous episodes. I do appreciate it. It means you've actually watched them through to completion, which I appreciate. But, yeah. Let's see. You would have seen all this. This. Right here. But yeah, despite what I said at the end of the last video, I decided, no, you know what, I do want to explore that way. Gravel and acid water, regardless, and, so I did. Let's see, had we explored up last time? Well, I didn't really explore up that much, but, explored down a bit, went over, and up this way, got a torch buried in the sand. You know, all of this. Didn't really go that way too much. Over here. Came down here, this way. Yeah, this is about as far as I explored. Look at this. I don't know how I missed that last time. And I'm not going to mine that iron yet. I might need another torch to place there afterwards to keep it from being too dark, so we'll get that later. But now we'll make our way back up, and hopefully we will arrive to find that those trees have grown. And if not, I would say that I don't know what I'll do to be entertaining, but then whether or not this is entertaining to begin with is probably highly subjective, so, you know. Guess I'm not going to promise to be something that I can't be 100% certain I'll be. That said, I hope they're entertaining. I mean, if they're not entertaining, then why are you watching? Why are you... Well, actually, no. A, what could I do to make them entertaining? And B, why are you currently watching them? But mostly A. You know, I'd rather they be entertaining. B, I mean, I'm not doing it exclusively for views. It is fun to talk about the games as you play them, but being able to basically, you know, well, if you've watched a lot of Let's Players, then you know that the more successful ones are basically able to just Let's Play and get enough income from that. Whether it's... So, you know, and being well known enough to do that would be nice. But regardless, I will keep posting because it is fun. It's something I do. Playing the games anyways. Most of the time I'm talking to myself anyways. Well, okay, maybe not most of the time, but sometimes. And who knows, maybe you'll watch these and be inspired or see something you didn't know you could do or think about and be like, huh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go try that. Or maybe you're just really bored while you wait for the latest upload to download or whatever and have nothing better to do. In which case... Why? Why do they do that? Why do some of them not grow? I don't know. I don't understand that mechanic. If you do, and you want to let me know in the comments, I would very much appreciate it. It really annoys me that some of them don't grow, and I have just absolutely no idea as to why. Okay, so we'll bring that... Open up. Actually, no, I think we need to use the crafting table. Well, not for this part, but for the next part. Make a... And the reason I'm not just turning everything into planks again is I'd like to make some more torches so we can head out and do some more exploring or something. Okay, so doors placed. Well, oh, that's... I know, duh. I literally just talked about it. Okay, so do that, crafting. We'll just make as many as we can make. Okay, so 32. Put that there. Put up this, put that back, put this back. And let's explore out this way a little bit more. Let's see, yeah, these ones are peaceful. I remember that. That one's not. I don't think I've really shown off this new hunting bow, so... And I don't know that I really should have. His plan seems to be backfiring horribly. Though, plan might be, Oh, well that didn't work at all. Let's bandage. Again. Let's see. Chow down on some bandages, because not dying is good. Fortunately, the peaceful ones, or the not hostile ones, I suppose, will, if you accidentally aggro them, will lose that, which is nice. Oh sure, you start moving right as I fire. Oh well, we'll just kill you the old-fashioned way then. Besides, it's not like you drop cooked meat, I still have to go back and cook it. Though, starving to death is always nice. Or, not starving to death is always nice. Starving to death does not seem very nice at all. Seems quite, well, not nice whatsoever, so... Let's get up here. More trees. I don't think we're going to cut them all down, but we'll cut this one down. Because it's tall. And, that's what you get for being tall. You get cut down. I mean, obviously, the tall ones have the most lumber, so why waste time with the small ones? Takes just as much work. And the game, at least, you know, real life, not quite. But, oh, it's a useful chest. Really glad to have found that. We'll take it nonetheless for the storage, but, that happens sometimes. You just find, like, chests that have wooden crafting table. That's it. And it's like, well, yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. That's real useful. But not much you can do. See, I did mention that I'm making this episode extra length because, I messed up. So, you know, I think we'll go another 5 minutes. Halt there. Maybe take on these bandits. It's a bad idea, of course. I mean, the one has a gun. We have a bow. I feel like we all know how that's gonna work out, but, maybe if they manage to, trap themselves in a hole. I want you to die, die, die. And maybe drop your gun. That would be really nice. I've never actually had a gun in this game, so it'd be cool to get to see how one of them works. Firsthand. I mean, I've been shot at plenty in this game, but I've never been the one to do the shooting with a gun. As opposed to, you know, with a bow. I've shot things with the bow plenty. I mean, and my bow appears to be doing more damage to them than their bullets are doing to me, so, you know, maybe guns aren't so great after all, but we'll see if they drop one. Well, he dropped a hat. And I don't play Team Fortress 2, but if there's one thing I've learned from it, it's that hats are a great incentive. Oh, I automatically equipped it. It's an interesting hat. Looks like the other one died for pixels. Guess he had a run-in with these guys. Another tent. I don't know that that's super special, but we'll take it, and the barrel fire, which we can use instead of a campfire. And, I guess we'll keep the hat on for now. Oh, and some wild something or another. Chili. Interesting. I have to cover cooking shortly, because there's a lot of potential to it, and meat is overrated. Or cooked alien meat is... I don't know if overrated is the wrong thing, but it's really not... Eating something that looks like a steak is really not as efficient at fulfilling your hunger and general well-being as you would think it would be. Well, that's interesting. We've found a place, which means more things are going to shoot at us with bullets while we fight back with bow and arrow. But that's okay. We're gonna pretend that I'm a skilled archer and can handle this. I don't... Okay, so it's a fairly large facility then. I don't think we're gonna get around to exploring it in this video. But, let's see if we can kill this guy. That's a good question. But I don't think we're gonna find out today. Maybe next time if I do badly enough, but, you know. So this is interesting. We'll clean these robots off of the surface. Did he actually... He did! He dropped a gun. That... I don't care if they're hostile or peaceful, either way. It's duck hunting season. Well, that... You know, I was kind of joking when I said, let's hope they drop a gun, because supposedly it's super rare, but, we've got a gun. Gilligan just got more deadly. Well then, that's... As sorely tempted as I... And it's one-handed, too. It's nice. We can have the flashlight out at the same time. But as sorely tempted as I am to continue this and charge in here and shoot everything, this episode has already gone on for 30 minutes. Well, not quite 30 yet, but, you know, close enough. So I'm going to call it here, and when we get back, I think it's pretty clear that what we need to do is go through here with our newfound anger pistol? Yeah, anger pistol. And loot all the cool stuff they have here. So, until then, this has been Starbound with the Petbazooka and our protagonist, Gilly. See you next time.